Would you like to improve on your backing skills? Do you get nervous when you know you have to back up a tractor trailer like the one behind me? It has a 53-foot trailer connected to the tractor, which is roughly 72 feet long in total length. If you answered yes, stay tuned and I will show you the basics of backing, what I look for, and I can tell you what to do, what not to do, how to do it, when to do it. So let's get into it. Welcome to Mr. Mouse Trucking. The mouse is in the house to show you what to do, what not to do when you're backing up a combination vehicle, a tractor trailer, into a parking spot. Number one overlooked item is your mirrors. Your mirrors are pretty important. You have to have your mirrors properly adjusted. With this one right here, when you're adjusting your mirrors, you have to have at least a finger width on the inside of the mirror where you can see the side of the truck and the side of your trailer on both mirrors. If you see your trailer or the side of the truck and it extends way out here, it takes up half of your mirrors are not properly adjusted. You only need a finger width to see down the side, see down both sides of the tractor trailer when you're backing up. I've seen drivers that have the side of their truck or the trailer take up half of their mirrors. Why? You know it's back there, you hooked up to it, it is going wherever you're going. But by taking up all that space in your mirror, you just widen up your blind spot. Right about here, yeah, I'm standing in the blind spot. So yeah, most vehicles, tractor trailers will have blind spots, but by your mirrors not being properly adjusted, you just widen up that blind spot and you're just asking for trouble. You wanna sit in your seat normal, don't lean forward or anything. Sometimes your mirrors get out of adjustment due to vibration. Every now and then, adjust your mirrors where you can see pretty much the same thing on both mirrors when you're driving down the highway. Whenever you know you're gonna have to back up somewhere, no matter where it's at, it's best, as if you're driving down a straight road, adjust your mirrors where you can only see a finger width in your mirror. All this takes place before you even get to your destination. Say you forgot to adjust your mirrors and you're here at the customer. Well, if the customer don't have too much truck traffic, you could pretty much, before you stop, try to get even or parallel with a line on the pavement, the concrete, whatever, something like this, expansion joint, or anything, any kind of straight line, like this one right here, where the asphalt is joined together. Park your truck as close to the line, not on top of the line, close to the line, eyeball it. That'll show you if your tractor trailer is straight, and then adjust your mirrors if you forget to do it while you're going down the road getting to your destination. I would like to add that some trailers, whether they're new or has a few years on them, some of them will off track. We call it dog-legged. They either pull to the left or the right. So even though your mirrors are properly adjusted, you might see a little more trailer on one side of the mirror than the other. So if that happens, try to make adjustments on your mirror where you can see the side of your truck on both sides, and then you're gonna have to compensate when you're backing up. Make sure you sit in your seat like you normally would. Don't have your feet hanging out the window, but sit normally in the seat. Roll down your windows. You roll down your windows, so if anybody hollers at you or honks at you, you can hear them. Always put your four-ways on, so people around you know, hey, you're backing up. A lot of drivers, they back up with no four-ways. Blinking lights, it'll catch attention of people, pedestrians and drivers, and then, hey, you're more noticeable. So it's time to back up. Let's get into it. Okay, here we go. I'm in position. I'm allowing for imaginary tractor, give or take right there. I'm looking ahead, make sure there's no obstacles. Checking it out. And then, I need to make my 45. Right about here, when you drive tire, get to the place you want to park. Turn it. And then we have imaginary tractor trailer there. And then I roll down my windows, because you want to roll down your window in case you need to stick your head out the window. But importantly, the most important thing is so you can hear if somebody's honking at you or hollering at you if you get too close to something. So always roll down your window, check your mirror, four ways. I will not turn them on. Yeah, I'm the only one out here, so I'm sure you don't want to hear it. I know I don't. Alright, here we go. Check the mirrors, make sure everything's okay. We got the four ways on. I'm ready to back up. So here we go. I give the trailer time to react. Always look at the right mirror. Just idle back. You don't need to gas it. Idle is pretty much as fast as you want to go. Got to clear that imaginary tractor. And right here, see? I'm a little cockeyed. The lag time it takes for the tractor to get in front of the trailer. Yeah, I was a little slow correcting on the steering, so I have to do a pull-up. One pull-up. That's good enough. You don't ever want to pull up so far that everything you worked for is gone. Just pull up just far enough to make your correction, and then everything you worked for is still there, if you know what I mean. Alright, it looks good. Check my mirror. Turn the wheel. Wait for the reaction time. It looks pretty good right there. Look at both mirrors. My mirrors are adjusted. I see exactly the same thing in both mirrors. And all I do is back up. My doors aren't open because it's empty and I'm not delivering here. I don't want you to say, oh, I forgot to open up the door. So right there. Make sure your tractor is in front of the trailer. And that's good enough. I'm not going to bump the dock. So there you have it. Nice and easy, idle back. So those are the things I do and what I look for. And if you want to know the advanced technique of backing up, I don't know, hang out until the end of the video, but this is just the basics. Okay, for the advanced side of backing a tractor trailer, okay, I'm standing in front of my truck. If you could imagine, if you could see, when I turn my steering wheel to the right, the trailer goes to the right. And if I turn the wheel to the left, the nose of the trailer goes to the left. So that eliminates all the confusion on which way to turn the steering wheel when you're backing up. Some of the customers we have, we run border freight. Some yards are pretty tight. Just enough to get your tractor trailer in the dock without hitting the trailers in front of your truck as you're backing up. In tight places like that, you cannot afford to not know which way to turn that wheel. So it's natural if you think about the trailer only. Of course, you're got to worry about the tractor, but if you're looking at the nose of the trailer and you want to turn right, turn the steering wheel right. That'll eliminate all the guesswork. And you're maneuvering the trailer. You're driving the trailer. That's the best word for it I could put, that you're driving the trailer in a parking spot. So you want the nose of the trailer, go right, turn left, turn left. So that way you don't get confused. Some days you can back up, no problem. Some days you can't. The reason being, people overlook this too. There's a trailer tandem. The other day you backed up, one pull up, hey, you look like you've been out here a while. Yesterday, you backed up, look like you just got out of truck driving school. Maybe you're having a bad day, but more likely it's the trailer tandem. The trailer tandem, if it's all the way forward, the reaction on the steering is a lot quicker. If it's in the middle, it's mediocre. If it's all the way to the rear, then the reaction time on the steering is really slow. That determines, well, it don't determine, but that is one of the causes why sometimes you can back up, sometimes you can't, is the reason being the trailer tandem is in a different spot than the other day when you just backed up and you just showing everybody up. With the trailer tandems all the way forward, you could see that from right here, from the mud flaps, right there, all this trailer back here, that's what we call the tail swing. That's important to keep an eye on if you're trying to back up in between two trucks. You cannot have the trailer tires like 2 foot in front of the corner of the tractor closest to you when you're backing up, and then try to swing it around. By doing that, it takes time for the trailer to react. And during that reaction time, your trailer, this big old long tail, is getting close to the tractor that's furthest away from you, and I guarantee you, you will hit it. All the corrections when you're trying to back up into a spot between two trucks or two trailers has to be done like 8 foot away, minimum 8 foot away from the vehicle, tractor, or trailer, or whatever it might be. And then you make your swing, then you'll have enough room for that tail to clear everything on the other side of the trailer. But as always, when in doubt, check it out. That means get out of the tractor and look. As I mentioned earlier about the tail swing, right here my trailer tandems are all the way forward from the tires right there, all the way to the back of the trailer. That's a lot of tail. What I'm trying to do, you can see my trailer tires right there, I'm trying to clear that yellow line. But as you can see, by the time I clear that yellow line there, that trailer, I only have about, what, 4 foot? And say there's a vehicle right here. That's what I said. When you back in, you don't want to be close to that truck that's right there, or trailer. And then try to get under the trailer, well, jack it, and then get under the trailer. By the time you do that, your trailer already crunched in this tractor or trailer that's right here in this spot. But you can see that I am close to the area that I'm trying to back up, which is these docks here, right? If you think about it, why don't you do the same thing in a truck stop? Little tip of the day, if you go to the truck stop, drive like you're in a foreign land, like London. I think they drive on the left side. Drive on the left side of the parking lot, because that's the side you're going to park, right, if you find an open spot. So why would you be on the right side of the parking lot, looking way over there for a parking spot, and then you got to jog it over really quick and trying to get set up, and then you'll be out of whack. You'll be so far away from your parking spot, another driver will be grabbing it. The way I was taught back in the day, yeah, good old days. Back in 1990, that's when I started driving. But you stay on the left side of the parking lot, you see a spot open, bam, you're setting up, 45, you're right there, you're backing up like a big dog, voila, you're in the hole, set the brakes, off you go. To the truck stop, in the bunk, whatever. If I'm in the right lane trying to get to the fuel island, and if I see an oncoming truck, hey, I just get over it, because I know what he's trying to do. He's setting up to park. So eliminate the malfunction junctions at the truck stop. Turn your four ways on, and let other people know your intentions. Try it out. If you do have an oncoming truck, hey, it might be a minute, they'll figure it out. Maybe the french fry short of a Happy Meal. Give them a minute. It does not matter how many drivers are waiting on you. It don't matter. They wasn't born with a steering wheel in their hand, and they could wait on you until you get ready to set them tractor brakes when you're in your spot. If you hit something, run over somebody, or whatever, hey, it's on you, not them. If you have to, get out and look. It only takes less than a minute to open that door, get on the other side of the truck, look. Don't go to the rear of the trailer and look. That'll take a long time. You gotta look at the blind side, or the side you can't see. So get out of the truck, walk in front of the truck, and you'll get the whole picture. Don't go to the rear, and then you'll look like a newbie. And then people get aggravated. 1 minute of your time to get out and look will save you a whole lot of headache, whole lot of phone calls with your company. If you gotta call safety, hey man, I hit somebody. Yeah, you'll be on that phone at least an hour, answering questions. They'll tell you what to do, all that. So 1 minute of your time is nothing. Get out and look. When in doubt, check it out. This wraps it up on this backing video. If you found it helpful, informative, hey, I did my job. Adios.